Hey girlies.
How you doing?
You can hear our voices again.
We're back on the air.
Let's go. Oh my God, every time I did any sort of video, people would be like, where's the podcast?
I know, it was a little bit like...
On the road, where's the podcast?
Where's the podcast? When are you guys coming
see
back?
me on Tesco, where's the podcast?
Like, me and Harley think we're so famous.
We are so famous. I was like, me? You want me?
You want me to do an episode? God, I'm on a break.
Oh my God, guys.
Please don't contact me during D&D hours.
Literally. Oh, what a nice break though.
I know, what a lovely break. Although I do feel like it went by quite quickly.
Yeah. I think we were gone the whole of August, but I feel like we needed a summer, guys. I just wanted to rot and chill and go out and have fun.
And I think this should be like the precedent for the future. I think we need to take regular breaks.
Maybe not.
Why not?
I think once every 4 months, perhaps.
For a whole month? Yeah.
Why not? Oh my God. So how have you guys been? What have we done? Oh my God, this summer has been so fun for me. Like,
oh my God, this summer has been so good.
Like I'm thinking back to July,
August.
Oh my God, I had such a good...
We've actually had one of the best summers. You know, I kept thinking the summer's gone by really quickly and it's been shit. And then I think back to all the stuff that we did.
No, I've had fun. I've had late nights. I've seen friends. I've had dinners. I've had staycations. I've had parties, weddings. Oh my God, Taylor Swift! We had to go see Taylor Swift. Oh
yeah,
my
guys,
God,
we saw her.
We saw the devil.
We actually saw her. Do you know what? It was like
tell them how
her.
It happened.
So me and okay, oh my God, like you lot don't know the far we've been through with Taylor Swift. And in a way, I see it as like blockage.
Yeah.
And it's okay, we hold our hands up. Like we know Taylor Swift is public enemy number one.
Is she? I mean,
I wouldn't say public enemy number one, but she's like non-desirable.
Yeah, very much politically.
Yeah. Anyway, so we had tickets that we'd booked a year ago.
Oh my God, I fought for those tickets.
We had to sell the tickets.
Oh yeah,
because of me.
Yeah,
because like we.
Can we just say what happened?
No, we can't say what happened. Anyway, something happened. We had to sell the tickets. Alhamdulillah, someone bought them. Great. Obviously, we were sad, and you know what made it even worse? The girls are going to see her, and I'm seeing the TikToks. The work girlies are going to see her. Everyone's just talking about Taylor Swift. And the girl that I sold the tickets to is one of the girls that I work with.
And guess what? She sent us a picture of the seats that we had, and they were so good.
The seats that we had.
To begin with, it was like up, but it was still nice.
It was nosebleeds.
But it was still nice.
Anyway. She had the time of her life. Mind you, she's been 3 times. So like,
wow.
And we just had the measly one. And
but
we
I'm
didn't
happy
go.
with that.
But we didn't go.
Valid.
And obviously in that time it was...
I was very dismoral.
It was devastating.
I had to have a weekend of a bed rot to get over it because I was watching people's stories and I was like, it just wasn't meant to be. I was actually heartbroken. It was so sad. You would think my boyfriend left me.
Yeah, like there was a lot going on around that time that just, you know, it was just sad.
Yeah.
Anyway, fast forward a couple of weeks later, not even a couple of weeks, fast forward a month and a half later, I get an email. Mind you, should I tell you how this happened? Because it's actually mad. So when Heather registered for the codes a year prior, she registered for the early dates.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that I'd registered for codes for my birthday. I completely forgot. So everyone's getting their codes and I'm like, Heather, why have I not received a code? She was like, I don't know. Are you sure you registered? I'm like, yeah, of course I registered. I've got the email in my inbox. But I just wasn't receiving the you can access your tickets now email.
Okay.
Randomly on like the 18th of August. Yeah.
Guys, can you believe it? She had 3 shows left.
I get an email basically saying, congratulations, here's your code to buy tickets to see Taylor Swift. And I'm like, what? Why is it coming through now? And then I remembered that I'd registered for tickets.
Yeah.
Anyway,
okay.
yeah, just everything was like falling into place. So I've gone to call Heather and I said, Heather, I've got codes for Taylor Swift. It wasn't
Guess
even
what
like,
I was doing at that
even
time?
Like that. It was like me ringing the FaceTime. Whoever's on Heather's phone is declining the FaceTime. It's one of her kids. Declining the FaceTime. mum's asleep. He texts me. He goes, my mum's asleep. I text back saying, go and wake her up.
Bruv, let me tell my side of the story quickly, yeah? That day I was so sad. I don't know what was wrong with me, maybe a little phase. I was sleeping conked out on the sofa, yeah? Idris brings me the phone and he's like, auntie's calling. I'm like, oh, I just can't be asked. And then he comes over again. And then I'm like, I take the phone.
No, because I spoke to him on FaceTime. Before he gave you the phone, I was like, make sure you give the phone to your mum. It's very important. So this is life and death. Like I don't know what was coming out my mouth that day. That poor boy was scared.
Anyway, he takes the FaceTime. This time I can't decline it. So the actual FaceTime's on. I speak to Colton. She's like, I've got tickets to Taylor Swift. No way. I jumped up.
She leapt.
I was like, huh? I was revived from my groggy sleep. Then my husband's across the kitchen, yeah. He's like, what, you wake up for Taylor Swift, yeah? I was like, don't speak, just shush.
When I need you guys to see the contrast in the facial. Like, this is what Harder looked like on the FaceTime. Like, she was like this. Like eyes like barely open. I was like, Harder got close to Taylor Swift. She went,
guys, wallahi, it was like a life returned into my body. A'udhu billah. Anyway, for the whole... I think you told me on like a Monday and the show was like on a Wednesday. I don't know what day it was.
We went on
a Friday? No, Thursday?
We went on a Monday. I told you on a weekend.
Yeah. That whole weekend, I was so happy. I was like in the toilet smiling, doing my makeup smiling. Like I would I would walk smiling. I was just so happy. I just kept thinking, I can't believe it. It's happening. Oh.
And then we went and saw her and it was amazing. And like
Harder
wound up on some random girl's TikTok.
Oh my God. So then, oh my God, it was like a lethargic moment for me. Oh my God, it was crazy. So then, like she sang all the surprise songs were me and Colton's favourite songs. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
On the train.
At 10 a.m. on the day that we were supposed to go, we were both like, oh, I hope she sings this surprise song. And Harder's like, I hope she sings this surprise. 2 different songs, mind you. We get there. And she sings both. Like, what is the likelihood that she would sing both of the surprise songs that we mentioned? I even screenshotted the bloody message and I sent it to her. From 10 a.m. we were like, I hope she sings this song and this song. And she sang them.
And she sang them both. And then in my song, Colton was just like away with the fairies, bless her, yeah. I was looking around and there was this black girl behind me and she was sick because she knew the song. She knew the bridge of the song.
If you guys find the TikTok that Harder's in when she's hugging the stranger, please share it with us on the Oversharers.
There's this black girl, yeah, and she's just singing the songs and we jump on each other and we just hug. And then I let go and I was like, that was so awkward. But it was okay.
I just looked at them. I was like, what the hell was going on?
Turned around, she goes, what was wrong with you? I was like, I don't know. I just felt in the moment. Anyway, wow. What a summer.
What a summer.
Oh my God, our staycation was so nice.
Yeah, we went on a really nice staycation. Honestly, that was the best place I think I visited.
Oh my God.
In the UK.
I was twiddling my thumbs in the grass, mate. Literally like... But
it was like a manor cottage,
mate. It was a stately home.
It was an estate.
It was giving Downton Abbey.
And basically,
I was like, this is the life I should have
lived.
Well,
it was like a whole village in one. Like basic, like they had everything. They had like a tennis court. They had a swimming pool. They had.
Oh my God! And the swimming pool was like the deepest pool we've ever been to. And then we played the spoons game in the pool, and then we couldn't get one of the spoons.
Well, we have to explain what the spoons game is. So every time me and Harder happen to find a swimming pool anywhere in the world, we play the spoons game. And the spoons game is you've got to go to the deepest part of the swimming pool, and like someone's got to throw a spoon into the deep end. The contenders at this point will be inside the pool. As soon as the spoon is thrown, you count down from 3 to 1 and you have to just fight to get the spoon. So you have to like dive and stuff. Whoever gets the spoon first wins.
Basically. So we were playing the spoon game. But what we didn't realise is that this pool is like 10 feet tall. Okay. And like I felt like when I tried to get that spoon, I felt like I was dying. I had to swim back up quickly. It was just so deep. I've never been in a pool that deep in my life.
It was like... how do I say this?
It was an Olympic pool.
Yeah, like the deep end wasn't like an ordinary deep end that you could just swim down and touch the floor. Like if you, as much as you pushed yourself, you wouldn't be able to touch the floor. So what we had to do is we had to get a giant pole.
Oh yeah.
Somehow shimmy the spoon towards a corner with the pole, like shimmy it over, and then use the pole to like push us down
to swim down
to get the spoon.
But then you start panicking.
But it's like the most difficult thing because like the water starts overtaking you.
Yeah.
Like if
the
you're
pressure.
You know what I mean? If you haven't got a good set of lungs on you, it's game over, babe.
This bitch thought she was the shit because she was the only one that got the spoon.
Basically, I got the spoon, and like, do you know what? There was a few moments.
But we made it easy for you.
Listen, there was a few moments where I thought I'm not gonna get it, but you know, this body was made for swimming. It's that I'm just a mermaid.
Just a mermaid, darling. Anyway, that was just so much fun. Yeah. What else? I don't know. There's just so much happened.
What else did we do?
I had a lovely time. Oh my God, our friends came from Doha.
Yeah, we had company.
We had company and that was nice. I can't think of anything else. Fun, some good late nights.
No, we had some good times. Overall, it was a good eventful summer.
The only thing that I wished I said I would do is watch It Ends With Us, and I didn't watch it yet.
Should I make you laugh?
Have you seen it?
I watched it.
With who?
I watched it with the Lambton gang. Rufia, take out Lambton. I watched it with that gang.
Oh, was it good, the show?
No, it's so dead. And
Really?
also it was really awkward because we had some of the boys with us and we said to one of my cousins who'd already seen it, is this an X-rated film? And she was like, no, it's not.
It is.
But you know, like, yeah.
They've got lovely scenes.
There was a lot and it was really awkward.
Between Ryle and
Emily Bloom. Lily Bloom.
Yeah, Emily.
Yeah, between Ryle and Lily. They were just at it like it was just
at
long.
it like rabbits.
Not at it like rabbits. It wasn't that bad.
It was awkward. It was cringe.
It was cringe. It wasn't like, how do I explain this? For like early 20s boys that are your family member that are all sitting there, and then there's us. And then we're all doing put the hijab over the face because like, oh my God, this is too much. I can't possibly watch this. And then at one point, they got up and left.
No.
I swear to God.
They were like, Wahan.
Disgusting car. And we're just like.
You're peeking from one eye.
I wasn't peeking from one eye.
Don't try it.
It was awkward, but we watched it and it wasn't even like.
I'm not gonna lie, the drama of it all just put me off. I can't be asked.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm not saying it wasn't bad because of the drama. I literally was watching that thinking there was going to be this big, like the scene that everyone was like expecting wasn't even like as dramatic as
someone
you thought
said.
It would be.
Someone said that they were at the end of the movie. They were like rooting for the abuser.
It was just weird. It was a weird ending. She just looks over at her baby and she says, "It ends with us."
Oh God. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch it. Guys, I'm really embarrassed by like the fact that I used to read Colleen Hoover.
Me too.
Like 2 years ago in this podcast, you'll know if you listen back, there was an episode how excited we were. How excited I was reading a Colleen Hoover book. And now it gives me the ick because her writing is so
guys,
dead.
like, please, I want you listeners to understand, if you go back and because I know a lot of you are watching previous episodes because we weren't around. If you're watching, just note that person is not
I've evolved.
The person that I am today.
I'm a better me.
Like, I'm not that girl.
No, I'm into fantasy now.
I'm not into the same things as that girl is into.
Oh my God.
I'm a completely different person than I was 3 months ago. I've changed.
Colleen Hoover books just remind me of a teenager writing books. It's actually like shocking what my taste was like. But we evolve, we change, we prosper.
But that was like the first book that we read when we were getting back into reading,
because I never used to read in my life.
Like, I don't know what romantic books are good, what horror books are good, what thriller books are good. I don't know nothing. I just see this trending book
and I was like, let me jump on it and let's see what happens. And 2 years down the line, I'm an avid reader now of the good old
Who can't look at a Colleen Hoover book.
I can't look at a Colleen Hoover book, but also now I read more thrillers, which is good. It's not just smutty books, relax. Anyway, what else did I want to say?
What's happened? What's been happening?
Listen, I just want to, can we just pause for a moment on the history lesson of the summer? I want to talk about me coming back. I want to say I'm sorry to all the girls that like Korean dramas, because I'm back, baby. I'm back. I haven't watched a Korean drama in ages, and now I'm watching 4 together.
4?
I've become your mother. I'm telling you, I've become your mum. I'm literally watching 4, but my favourite one is Love Next Door. Are you up to date, darling?
Do you know what I've decided?
You're not going to watch it until
No, but listen. I've decided that I'm going to save it for when the clocks go back.
That's very smart, because I don't know what to do with myself.
And you know why I'm going to save it? It's because I know that if I go through all those episodes, I'm going to completely forget to circle back every week.
No, you won't, because the cliffhangers that it ends with are like death.
I'm on like episode 2.
Babes, that's dead. Come
episode
to 7,
2, there's
8.
no cliffhangers.
Mate, let me tell you now. In this weekend's episode, I want to go to Netflix HQ. I've had enough.
We need to tell the people what show we're talking about.
Guys, we're talking about this lovely show on Netflix called Love Next Door, with our main lead. He's called Jung Hae-in. Jung. Before I used to say Young, and it's not Young, it's Jung.
Oh, it is Jung.
Yeah, it's Jung. Jung Hae-in.
I just know him as the guy from
Something in the Rain,
and the girl from Alchemy of Souls. It's
Souls.
Mudok.
It's like, oh my God, it's like our 2 universes collided. Mudok and I forgot the guy's name.
The guy from Something in the Rain.
Anyway, our universes collided, and they made this amazing rom-com that's actually so good. Like the plot, the story, the growth of the characters. You know, some Korean shows, it's just like, oh, he likes her, she likes him. A little bit of like,
I just really like, isn't Mudok so beautiful?
She really is beautiful, but like the growth of Mudok in this season, that's not her name. Her name begins with S in this series. Anyway, she's like the eldest daughter, guys, and she's giving eldest daughter. Like the argument she's having with mum and dad is crazy. It's triggering me.
The mum like beats her.
The mum beats her, but I feel like that's okay. We accept that, because that's what used to happen to us.
Yeah, but the mum's very aggressive. And I think that it's like her eldest daughter. Mum's always quite aggressive towards eldest daughters. And also another thing that she's done is completely just given up.
Yeah,
she's like,
she has, but you don't know why. You find out in episode 8.
No,
it's all mad. Guys, Halle, I nearly cried. Anyway, the mum also wants to live through her daughter. So like the mum wants to live. The mum didn't achieve her potential when she was younger. She had kids. She married a man who was a cook, which I actually think is a good thing.
So she's put all the pressure on the girl,
on the eldest daughter, because the youngest son isn't like really achieving.
Graduate.
Exactly. So now the daughter's cracking, and then she's also like left her.
That's so relatable, isn't it?
So relatable. And the arguments they have in episode 7 are like me and my mum arguing when I was 19. Honestly, it triggered me. But we love each other now. Anyway,
I love you, mum.
I love you, mummy. Anyway, what was I gonna say? And then like the character growth between this guy, like he's loved her all his life, and he's been too scared to say anything.
Loved her all his life.
He actually has. And if you're in episode 2, because you need to come forward.
Do you know what I'm seeing so far? And guys, honestly, I know that like my understanding of the show isn't as developed as yours. However, they're just so mean to each other.
Yeah, but it's lovers to enemies.
And then he keeps having these recollections of like when she defended him when he was a child from Billy.
It starts off with that, and then slowly it grows, and then you start seeing like loads of flashbacks of their lives together, the stuff that they've gone through. Anyway, I wouldn't say loves, but he's liked her all his life, and like he's never revealed why. Anyway, confession episode, wow. And then we're gearing up to them getting together, and the madness happens. I'm just like, give us the episodes.
Oh my God.
So yeah, Love Next Door, Netflix.
Do you know what's really good about this series is hopefully it will be like a 23 episode series, because you know Korean dramas
16.
Only 16.
Yeah, but he said I checked, I'm so invested that I've been checking his Instagram story, and he said apparently episode 11 to 16 are going to be happy.
So it's going to be
hoping
like they found each other
again, but
confessions
because of the madness that
made.
happened in episode 8, I'm like, if I get a bad ending, I'm never going to watch any of his shows again, because I'm going to be hurt.
Usually give us like wholesome endings, don't they?
No. I've been watching Queen of Tears, which is another one that's like produced by the same people, and the ending of that is very sad. But also, I just wanted to add one more thing.
I don't even want to watch it then. Like, what the hell?
I just wanted to add one more thing.
Well, imagine going through 16 episodes to have your heart broken.
That's what I'm scared of, because they've just literally half broken my heart from last week. But the other thing I was going to say is the way I can't watch American shows or like English shows anymore.
Oh my God.
Like, it's too much.
Let me put you on to a new show on Netflix. It's an American show, mind you.
Is it perfect?
Limited series, perfect couple.
I know.
Did you watch it?
No, I'm waiting.
Oh my God, I was up till 1 a.m. last night.
Is it good? It's like a murder mystery.
It's a murder mystery, and it's so like there's so many moving pieces.
Oh,
Everyone's involved in some way, and yeah, like I can't wait to watch it tonight.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What's that called again?
The Perfect Couple on Netflix.
Anyway, guys, let's start with Monday Madness. So today, Colton wrote, she said, what is something men don't tell women or lie about a lot? Oh my God, there's so, all I can see right now is loads of things that say height. If a man says he's if he says he's 6 foot but he's really 5'10", is that a big difference? I mean,
he's lied about the height, hasn't he?
Yeah. I think 5'10" is quite, it's not short, is it?
Do you know what 6 foot is like the cusp? It's like the sweet spot when it comes to being tall.
Yeah.
So anything below 6 foot
I'm 5'11".
is probably deemed as not being
Shorter.
tall. And anything above 6 foot is like plus.
If
Bonus,
someone said I'm
bonus.
6'4".
Bonus.
Oh, 6'6".
Out of this world.
That's giving giant. I feel like I want to know what Americans eat because they're all so very tall.
Yeah. Do you think it's the grits?
Maybe it's the GMO food. Like, honestly, what the hell do they eat? How are they? There's Americans that are 6'7". There's girls that are 6'7".
It's grits. I don't even know what's in grits.
What is grits?
I'd love to know what grits.
Guys, my dream is to be invited to a cookout.
I just want to eat soul food.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
Mac and cheese.
We have that.
Do you know what they have? They have like things like pecan pie.
Oh yeah.
Peaches and cheese.
People are going to think we're obsessed with America. We always talk about them.
Anyway,
so
yeah.
So anyway, moving on.
So 6 foot and above is the sweet spot.
Right. Someone said men lie about their mental health. To some extent, I can hear that.
Probably don't talk about their mental health.
Yeah. Someone goes, their height. My husband still adds 2 inches to his height. So he basically says he's 6 foot when he's 5'10". Someone goes,
you've got to respect.
Some men lie about and they go, help a female in the gym because really they think she's hot.
Oh. I don't get helped by men in the gym.
I don't get helped by men in the gym either. What does that say for us? That we're not attractive. I don't want anyone approaching me.
I don't want no one to talk to me in the gym.
Are you mad? I'm actually like my worst
self. Don't even look me in the eye.
My face is red. I'm sweating.
I'm just puffy.
I'm puffy.
My whole back's wet.
There's all me coming from each angle of my body. Are you mad?
All me is basically pheromones.
All me.
Everyone's got individual all me.
It's your smell. Your natural smell. Oh my God. Someone goes money or money issues. Someone goes their genuine feelings, how they feel about you. They lie about their true intentions with you.
Oh my God. This is a diary.
Can I just say something? Some men are actually truthful because they'll tell you like, I'm not good for you, and you're still chasing.
Yeah, exactly. Because you think I'm not the one for you.
I'm not the one for you, babe. I'm toxic. He'll actually say I'm toxic.
He will tell you the truth to your face.
But then he will like manipulate you with the truth.
Yeah.
Oh,
he will say
evil.
it in a way where it's very easy to spin the block.
Oh my God, when they say things like,
I'm not a good person.
Like, yeah, like I don't think you should date me.
That
just gears me on. Like, I want the challenge. Give it to me.
I want to know more.
I want to fix you. I want to change you.
Yuck.
It's just giving pick me, but like, why'd you say that to us? Like saying to a kid, you can't have the remote. They're gonna want the remote.
He's not gonna turn around and say,
I'm deeply insecure man. Yeah, and I'm not ready for a relationship.
I'm not attracted to you. Oh my God.
Imagine in a world where there was like a Black Mirror episode where people could just tell the truth.
For 24 hours.
Colton.
Don't even fucking, don't you dare.
Let's just do it 1 second. Colton. You've got very lovely eyelashes.
Why, thank you. Harla, you've got a great smile.
Oh, thank you, Colton. Deep down, I'm like, nothing.
Don't even... I told you.
Nothing.
Do you know what? We just live in a society where people just like barefaced lie to each other.
And I think that's okay.
I think that's good. That's cohesive.
How else are you going to live a good life? I don't like conflict.
I don't want to be told the truth.
I don't want to be told the truth either.
Just lie
if someone
to
said
me.
to me, you're ugly, that would actually break me.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
if
that's a horrible
you're
thing to
ugly.
say.
That's such a horrible thing to say.
But if you're like someone who knows they're not ugly and you're self-aware, you could be like, well, I'm not. So,
you know, shrug shoulders.
stop lying.
Don't lie about me. But inside, let's not lie. Inside,
a
that
piece
thought,
of you,
yeah.
a piece of you has been chipped away.
He's broken me best.
I have to go and do self-work now.
Now I have to do my skincare
What's
properly.
if I can do therapy?
Oh my God, imagine. Oh, imagine your therapist says, well, he didn't lie.
What a bitch.
Give me my money. I'd leave right there and then. The only person that can tell you the truth. The only person that's
Is
gonna...
my mother.
Yeah, like the only person that can save you is your mum. Someone goes, they lie and fib unnecessarily to the sake of explaining trivial things, but this makes it all 100 times worse.
Yeah.
Reasons they never end up with their ex is always the girl did something.
Let's think back to the many talking stages that we've had. What sort of weirdo excuses have you heard?
My mum took my phone. what was that? 5 past days. What was it called?
5 day pass.
5 day past days. Yeah, my mum took my phone. You
You
scheming
little liar.
snibble. Oh my God, I once did the craziest thing, but I can't tell you guys. I have to tell you on the Patreon. I can't.
No way.
I just remember something fucking crazy.
Stay tuned for
But
the
it was a
Patreon.
way to reveal that the man was like chatting to
Lying.
another girl. But in the end, I got the truth. But I had to
Did
go.
you know the girl he was chatting to?
Yeah. And then I
Oh.
went into her phone and then I saw them chatting.
Oh, I know the story. Guys, this is the most wildest story ever.
I was so conniving.
And the thing is, like,
That's not a good thing.
There's a lot of people in. I don't even think you can tell this story.
No, I can't. There were so many people involved. And then one of her friends helped me get her phone so I could see the message.
Guys,
But guys, I was very toxic. And
I'm sorry, that's not going in the
Patreon.
Patreon.
No, I can't even
I
tell
have
the
to
story.
protect you, Harda.
It was I can never ever tell that story again. But just know, I was a woman scorned.
It's insane. Maybe
I was-
maybe one day when we get permission from the right people.
And just know I was 19 years old. So maybe that could tell you where my maturity was.
we have to get NDAs.
I have to justify what I did. I'm actually crazy. But it's okay as long as it helps someone out there to not do the same thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, someone goes, what do men lie about? Everything. Their problems, their true intentions, their other women.
This is a diary. I'm telling you.
I love this.
People are going all out. Go.
I don't like when men say things like, oh, I don't like girls that go out or that like have a social life. Or like girls that are like...
You're too friendly.
Or like you're too known. Like, what does that mean? So you want me to be stuck in my house?
Do you want me to be a hermit?
But bear in mind, you're out in these streets at 4 a.m. every night. How does that work?
It can make sense.
Good men are for good women. Just saying. So let's calm down. Someone goes, men lie about speaking about marriage early on to make women comfortable to engage in sexual activities. Oh
That's
dear.
probably-
I mean, that's probably true.
To some extent, that might be true. And in a percentage of, a pool of... Because, we can't generalise and say all men do that. Now, can we?
But some men do
But
do
there
that.
are some that do those things.
But I think if we take this back to religion, this is why we stay away from zina to begin with. Because if you're and a guy, the third person's shaitan.
Shaitan.
So
You know what?
go back to the roots.
No one works harder than Shaitan.
Oh my God, he really works hard.
He does.
He really does, bastard. Someone goes, their feelings about someone else. Loads of their intentions with you. Girls, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, girls.
Someone goes, their hygiene habits. That they lie.
Imagine you got married, moved in with a man and realised that
he's dirty.
He's not a clean person. When I say clean, he's just not a clean person. Doesn't
He just
shower
smells.
as much as he thought he did.
His Ormi is just
His Ormi has taken over the feng shui of the home.
My face would be like this all the time. YouTube, like. I don't know how else to explain it. Just do a stank face all the time.
Yeah.
What's Oversharers?
Soulmate.
Oh my god, guys, that means let me translate. Oversharers means you smell, but there's this one video of this Somali man. He's an old man
on TikTok. You guys have probably seen it.
Soulmate.
It's made the round. So basically, this very old man is chatting up a woman in a hijab, and he's just like flirting with her, but it's the most like
forward way.
It's so forward.
Go get yourself ready.
Go get yourself ready. Go clean yourself for me.
Go put on some perfume for me.
And the funniest part isn't even the conversation, it's his facial expression.
He does this like rat-like face. I feel like he thinks that's his flirting when he's like, it's a salty. I watch it multiple times a day.
I watch it for maintenance.
I literally, because it just uplifts me. I love it so much. Anyway, so we haven't had a scenario in ages. Right, marriage advice. She goes, Assalamu alaikum Hardan Kultun. I hope you're both doing well, inshallah. Can't say her name. Alaikum assalam, darling. She goes, I recently came across your channel and really enjoyed your podcast discussions. I'm reaching out because I was hoping to get your advice on something.
Oh, so sweet.
I know,
wow.
You've forgotten what people are like. She goes, I've been speaking with a potential spouse. Wait, let me fix my hijab goals. Bloody motel. I've been speaking with a potential spouse for about 3 years now, and we're both trying to take the next step and get married. Our family knows about each other, but there's been a bit of a challenge on my end. My parents are hesitant to meet him because they're not convinced he's ready for marriage. The main issue is that he's currently unemployed and lives with his family, but he's working hard to find a job soon and save up to move out.
Oh, that's good.
It's got a plan. It's been difficult because it feels like my parents' willingness to meet him is tied solely to his employment status, which seems unfair and transactional. I believe in him and our relationship, and I know he's committed to building a future with me. Given your experience and wisdom, girl, us. Girl, I ain't got no experience. She goes,
I ain't got no wisdom.
No wisdom out here. She goes, given your experience and wisdom.
That line is throwing me off.
It's giving question mark, but yeah, for us.
We appreciate you though for saying
You know what?
that.
You know what, Colton? You know what our problem is? We need to be confident.
I know.
We know our shit. We've been doing this for 2 years now.
Do you reckon we would be like 20 times more successful if we just owned?
If we believed. Please, I don't have wisdom on it. Yeah, Allah has wisdom.
Allah has wisdom.
Anyway, me, little old me, please. She goes, I would love to hear any advice or insights you might have on how I can approach the situation with my parents. How can I help them see beyond his current job situation and understand his character and our commitment to each other? Thank you so much.
So, Cliff Notes version, the parents are hesitant to meet the potential spouse because he's unemployed, even though he's working really hard to find a job.
But how long has he been unemployed? And I think your parents are kind of wise to ask that question. Because as a mum, if I had a daughter and she came and said, I want to get married, and it's my first, and you're the first girl to get married in that household, and you come home with a man that doesn't have a job, how's he going to look after you?
I think if I was in the parents' shoes, I can see why a mum would feel concern at that.
That would be quite triggering.
And the reason why she doesn't see it as concerning is because she's been speaking to him for the purposes of marriage for 3 years. You know, when you're just inside a situation and you're not an outsider looking in.
Valid.
But an outsider looking in who not only cares about you and your well-being, but wants you to be in the best possible position for marriage, is going to naturally have some concerns about a potential spouse being unemployed. She sees the hard work though from the guy. what he's doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like there's like some tension.
I personally think, yeah, I'll be honest. You know what? If it's Aleph, it will happen regardless. But why don't you pause and just get your eggs in order like both of you, get your eggs in order. Like, let him get a job, come to your family with like an actual plan of how he's going to provide for you and like support you and how you're going to work with each other. Yeah. And then...
But I think she's doing the right thing though, trying to get her parents, because it's just, I think it's an initial first conversation with the parents. Do you know what I mean? And you know, for any girl who's in a talking stage, that first interaction solidifies the marriage. Rest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think she's probably thinking, how have I been speaking to this guy for 3 years and he's not met my parents? The parents are looking at it as,
why is he employed? I was about to say broke. I'm a changed woman now. I don't judge. But why is he unemployed? I'm not gonna lie, from a parent's perspective, I see that. But also, we don't know the factors. Is he unemployed right now because he left his job and it was toxic and he's looking for something better? Or has he always never had a job? Like, we need to look at that. And if it's the first one where he's like had a job before and he's like looking for something better, then yeah, like she can show him, I think they can both speak to the parents and like explain their plan. And then like they can work through that. I just think it would be better to come to the parents with something.
I agree.
Than without something.
I agree. So I think maybe she needs to pause a little bit.
Yeah, like get my man on LinkedIn, man. Go get yourself a little job. Don't matter. Like, even if he gets some interviews,
it's all right.
It's all right, babe. As long as you're like, you've got something to show the parents. But you cannot come with your hands behind your back saying, yeah, I'm unemployed right now, but, you know, give me your daughter in that and I'll defo provide for her. Like, that's not going to work.
Do you know what I find is it could be different. It could be circumstantial. But however effort someone puts into getting a job, they will see it. Do you know what I mean? Exactly, they will get a job out of it.
Of course.
If you're doing 100 job applications a day for 5 days, you're getting interviews. One of that interview is going to convert into a job, right?
Yeah.
So I just think, yeah, it doesn't hurt to pause on the, you know, parents thing, because they're going to feel more confident if he comes. They're going to feel good about the fact that he's come back now with a job.
Yeah.
They're going to think, oh, like he's actually like serious about my daughter. And do you know what I mean? He's putting the necessary things in place so that this could be,
yeah,
you know, a very smooth sailing journey.
Exactly. But if you want to first start your situation with your parents, like, and imagine they meet him, yeah, and then they're already put off. Like, something puts them off already.
Yeah.
And like, he's still unemployed. Yeah. That's going to make it worse.
It's better to be in a more solid state.
And I also think, guys, like, I'm not going to lie, now that I'm in my 30s, I found myself. Do you know what I mean? Don't you feel like you know who you are as a human being, yeah? And like, one of the things that I've realised about myself is like, if I was getting married now, I would not be rushing to like, obviously no one finds the perfect person, but like things as important as finances,
so important, guys.
Those, like, you can't mess around with that. Like,
you actually can't mess around with finances, because
you have to think, like, if you're okay, let's say I'm working full time at the moment, but that's not my plan. Like, I spend a period of time with my kids where it's just me and the kids at home, and my husband's like fully working, being the whatever, right? But like, imagine you can start off your life where you're just at home looking after you. Imagine that is your life goal, basically, because not everyone wants that goal. Some women want to work, some don't. Some want to be self-employed. It doesn't matter. But like, things like finances, they're really effing important. And like, you cannot bypass that.
And the funniest thing is, when your parents actually meet this boy, the first thing that they're going to be asking him is, how are you going to support my daughter?
Exactly.
Where is she going to live? Like, what is she, do you know what I mean?
And you want to be in a situation,
it's all finance based. So coming out unemployed already puts you in some sort of like a lack position.
Babe, you're minus.
Minus.
You're red already. Like, you're not even on the amber. If we're thinking, like, that's mad to me. So it's like, you have to think, when you are marrying someone, you're marrying them for their finances, for their life, for everything that you guys are going to provide each other and like the life you're going to create. If the life you're going to create is already starting off with struggle,
yeah,
it's going to be a bit mad.
And also their character and their deen.
And their character and their deen. But you know what I mean? Like all of those things come together.
It's a holistic
thing.
approach.
You can't look at love and deen and leave everything else behind.
Exactly.
And then likewise, you can't just look at finances and then leave the deen off and everything else.
There's certain things that doesn't necessarily go into it. Like height, for instance, doesn't come into it. Do you know what I mean? But the important things are like character, deen, finances.
Those are big
your
ones.
Home, like
what is your life gonna look like?
What is like, where are you guys gonna be in 5 years?
Wallahi, if you don't ask these questions, I'm telling you now, one of the main arguments you're gonna have in your marriage is gonna be that one thing that you decided to not ask the question about. And the main things people argue about are kids. Not really kids. People argue about the responsibility of having kids.
Yeah, like the load.
The load, not actual kids. And people argue about finances, money, bills, paying,
rent.
Those are the things. Now, if my man is unemployed and in his mind, he's not the provider type and that is the lifestyle that you want, you're going to clash.
You're going to struggle.
So you've got to be very honest with yourself right now. Like, I know you're in your feelings. I know that love is in your head.
I know it's been 3 years, but girl, you can wait like 6 months for this guy to get a job.
Do you know what I mean?
Save up some money.
Yeah.
He could also be unemployed, but have savings though.
There's so much like we don't know.
There's a lot we don't know.
But all I'm saying is you need to just be careful of who you're marrying because you're not always going to get everything right. But if you can get the basics right, you're going to have a good life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, Kali and Hava. Wa alaikum salam. I've got a dilemma and God. I actually need your advice like pronto. So I'm a 21-year-old Somali girl. Hey girl.
Hey girlie.
And I'm in uni doing IT, a course that I never wanted to do but got emotionally blackmailed by my family. And recently I've been having this issue, but as time went by, I've gotten used to it.
What's the issue? What?
Recently I've been hating on men due to some unfortunate past issue. Not that deep though. And I've realised that every male figure in my life has let me down and disappointed me in so many ways.
Sorry, we'll go through it.
From emotional trauma to possible violation by my half brother. I've been hating on men for months now. I want to be done with this course and get a job and have a stable life of my own with my own money. I aspire to build a house of my own, travel and have fun the halal way with 3 of my closest friends. But my mum has other ideas. She keeps on telling me that after I graduate, I'm going to have to look for a man and get married because she wants to see my kids before she dies. It's crazy because every time she asks me that, a few minutes later, she complains how my dad is hurting her with words like, "Sis, I don't want to end up in a marriage like yours."
Wait, what? Her dad is saying that to her?
She basically is saying, she's doing comparison, like, why would I want to
her mum.
So she hasn't got a good example of good marriage in her life.
Her dad's basically toxic to his mum. To her mum. Okay, cool.
Sorry, I just couldn't find the words to express myself. So she complains how my dad is hurting her with words like, "Sis, I don't want to end up in a marriage like yours." That's what she said.
Damn.
Alhamdulillah, my parents have been in a love marriage and there have been times where they exchange some things, whether it's words or throwing plates and cups at each other.
We've all been there.
It's the passion.
It's the love.
Okay. Anyway, so they threw cups at each other, etc. Traumatizing, I know. Anyway, she wants me to get married by the age of 25. And I know it's a lot of time before I'm 25, but I want to make it clear to humanity that I don't want to get married anytime soon. Maybe in my late 30s, but in a Somali community, they'd rather dig their own graves with forks and bury themselves than see a girl get married that late. What should I do? P.S. I love your content. Makes me happy when I'm feeling low. So may Allah bless you both in ways that you didn't think would be possible. I pray that Allah showers you and your families with blessings and everlasting love. Inshallah. Love you guys.
Oh, guys, you guys send us so much dua. May Allah please put it in our mizan, because we're really scared sometimes.
And like, may Allah give you the same as what you wish for us.
May Allah bless you guys. You know what, sis? Shall I just be honest? My West London accent, yeah? In it, darling. Okay, basically, this is what I think, yeah? Just ignore what your family wants.
Well, I was thinking the same thing.
Just ignore. It doesn't matter.
You're 21.
Babes.
Why are you thinking about this?
When they come to you, you need to get married. Yeah. One ear out the other.
Oh my God, I would love to.
Oh my God. May Allah give me someone good. One ear out the other. Why are you stressing yourself?
Why are you actually putting this into words?
Babes, do not give your... Guys,
do not give your power to your family.
No way, guys. You know how often my mum will tell me something, I'm like, out of respect, hey, okay, yes. Out the other ear, no one cares.
I can't tell you one piece of advice my mum gave me in my youth that I still remember today. My frontal lobe.
Babes, like, you're meant to experience life.
Couldn't even comprehend.
Listen, let me give you some advice, Linda. Listen, Linda, yeah? Listen. You live in London and you're 21 and you're hot and you're in IT. You could even if you don't like IT, babes, finish your course.
And go
get yourselves a little tech sales role. And do you know how much they get paid?
Get yourself a little flat.
Wallahi.
In the city.
You don't know. That's what they say, innit? Like... You've got to plan your future.
For you.
And the rest, out of respect for your mum, listen to what she says. Don't ever argue with her, but just carry on doing what you do.
And wave.
Babes, you could be earning 150k in a nice little tech job. You can get yourself a nice little flat. Enjoy your life.
Little software engineer doing TikTok.
Do you know
Day in the life as a tech extraordinaire.
Do you know what I mean? You've got
with nice Stanley Cup.
Wallahi, you've got a nice hefty savings account. If your mum chats shit to you once in a while, a little 1,000 or two.
Oh, it's got to say so.
Give her a little bit of money, she's going to shush.
She won't even talk no more. She won't even bring up marriage.
No, and if she brings up marriage, it's okay. It's all you. I just need to find someone. While you're laughing in the bank, darling.
You're laughing on the way to the bank.
Are you dumb? Get yourself a nice little 2-bedroom. The second bedroom is your bloody wardrobe.
Summer.
They're not living the life.
Get a little friend in with you.
Oh, imagine the holiday she could have.
You could have like a cloud sofa. You could have these like really nice LED lights that just give the room a cozy feel. I'm going to cook today. No, babe, don't worry. I'll cook today.
Oh, my God. And then in the evening, you're living your Sex in the City life with your friends, dressed to the nines with a nice designer bag. Every night. Different restaurant every night.
And then when you're feeling your best, that's when the man of your dreams will come into your life, sweep you off your feet, and the chips will fall.
Literally, if Allah wrote for you to get married before 25 or after the 25, they will fall. Lakin, enjoy your life. How I wish to be 21 again.
I know. Oh my God. Oh, do you know how many things? Do you know there's so many life choices that I would have just changed,
just tweaked this.
But you know what? Those experiences made us who we are today.
Yeah, they did. I'm a funny human being because of those experiences.
I've experienced nuance.
At 21, I was having a good time with you, so it's okay.
At 21, we were just, Yeah. We were just, yeah. Anyway, Patreon.
That's a Patreon story. Anyway, guys, all I'm saying is let's all enter this new era where it's like, if we're in our sad girl era, let's just be in it for one weekend. And the next weekend, you've got to be doing something with your life.
Yeah.
Go for a walk, go to the gym, go to a restaurant, go to a cafe, go cafe hopping. I actually enjoy cafe hopping.
Go for a little drive.
Babes, enjoy your life, not every day.
Me in the pouring rain. Kiss me on the night, take away the pain, 'cause I see sparks fly whenever you smile.
Okay.
Me with those green eyes, baby, as the lights go.
Okay, let's stop. Anyway.
You've got to romanticize your life.
Well, hey, romanticize your life. Don't be depressed, because the more you're depressed and the more you overthink and the more you're in your luteal phase,
the more you focus on the negative, the positives won't seem like positives no more. You have to hone in on the positives.
Exactly.
Your mum's giving you ag, go for a walk.
Do you know what I mean? If she constantly comes at you with marriage, Mum,
buy her some flowers.
Do you know what I mean? Give her a little bit, get her a nice perfume, like just distract her.
Just distract her with kindness.
Yes, she'll leave you alone. She'll be like, this out of all the children.
My favorite daughter.
My favorite girl is this one. She buys me perfume. Every day. My daughter is gold. So yeah, that's it. Honestly, don't overthink, man. You're 21. Enjoy yourself. You should be out in these streets having fun. Moping around in beds. That's what I should be doing. You're not even affected by your period yet.
That's like you need to restore the balance of sad and happy girl, because right now it's too much sad.
Guys, wallahi, they advertise sad girl era too much on TikTok. It's actually too much. It's actually too much.
Don't be a sad girl.
No, and September to December is sad girl era, and I'm not trying to do that.
I was like in the trenches of sad girl era last year.
Oh my God, you were.
Oh,
not this time.
Sadness be gone. I'm bringing in positive energy.
Guys.
I'm going to romanticize the dark, rainy days. You watch me.
Wallahi, I'm like, guys, look how nice the rain is in London.
Oh my God, the thunder is not scaring me at all.
Oh my God, look at the gloomy red buses.
I love it so much. It's just the leaves falling from the trees.
Oh my God, this is London. I love it.
Oh my God, I have to go to the office in the rain today. Bring it on.
Oh my God, where's my umbrella? Wallahi, I'm not trying to be depressed. I'm so sorry.
I don't want to see a sofa. I don't want to see a blanket. No. Heated blankets, stay away from me. I want to be uncomfortable.
No. Okay, we have to give ourselves some rotting days, because I feel like...
You know what I realised? You've got to schedule in a rotting weekend.
Yeah.
It's like once every 4 weeks.
Exactly.
And do you know how amazing they are?
It's like a rejuvenation.
I'm not going to lie, you feel like utter crap for not having stepped outside the house, but I wouldn't have it any. I don't feel guilty because I've been active. I love it.
I love a good rot, especially if I've got a show to watch.
Even better.
And I've ordered food. And I'm in my heated blanket.
But you cannot have. This is the thing. You can't get comfortable with the rots. If you get too comfortable,
you get fat.
You get fat. You get spots. You're just. Then
that's when the depression comes.
You're just this very unkempt individual.
You haven't showered in a week. It's too much.
So you can't get comfortable in the rot, but you've got to allow yourself.
You need I like a rot after a very hard weekend. The weekend before. Or a hard work week.
It's like if I've been outside too much,
I need a weekend to rejuvenise. Do you know what I mean? But my point is, if you're 21... Bed rotting shouldn't even be in your vocab.
No,
sorry.
I'm so sorry. There's no such thing as bed rotting for anyone under the age of 28. I'm so sorry.
You should be out on these streets enjoying yourself.
Your hormones wouldn't eat, do you know what I mean? You've got a lot of testosterone, sis.
You've got energy.
I
can use it.
Do you know what I mean?
Don't waste your energy moping and being
around.
negative.
I'd never bed rotted a single day in my life when I was in that age era.
I was active. Active.
That sounds wrong.
No, not sexually. Oh my God, what the fuck?
I wasn't even thinking of that.
Oh, it just sounds like that though.
Oh, yeah.
No. Guys, we're Muslims.
We're Muslims, we don't do them things.
Anyway. We don't do them things.
Yeah, we don't do them things. I have to obviously preface by saying, guys, zina is haram.
It is. And what we're advocating for her to have fun, we're saying...
When we say outside, we're talking about
enjoy yourself.
With your friends.
Go to museums.
Go to the cinema.
Explore. Go hiking. Everyone likes hiking nowadays. Go join a run club. Oh my God.
It's very energetic years of your life to just go traveling, just do things that you love.
And then those things They make you grow as a human being. That's one thing I realized. You know, people are small-minded when, like, in most of your life, you're just stuck in the same environment.
And you do the same things.
All the damn time.
But if you randomly just said, this summer, I'm going to Peru, to climb Machu Picchu, the experiences you have on that trip is going to be unlike any experience ever in your life. It's just going to be such a profound memory.
Yeah.
And those are the things you have to think about, creating profound memories.
And then they're going to be the most talking points for you when you meet randomers.
I've climbed Machu Picchu. What have you done?
Do you know what I mean?
I've climbed Snowdonia.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
it's not like Machu Picchu, darling.
But still.
Because I was like, it took me 14 hours to get to the summit. Do you know what I mean?
I'm telling you, it creates conversation. It builds character.
Well, I got to the summit in 2 hours.
What have I done? I've gone to Bali. That's my escape in life. I've gone to Bali when it wasn't famous.
Do you know what I mean?
It's a conversation starter.
It's a conversation that makes you interesting.
Honestly, it builds character. So our lesson to you now is, do not worry about what your mum says. Obviously, show respect to your mum. Listen to her. Like,
in one ear out the other.
Carry on with your life, sis.
Be respectful, be lovely, be demure, be cutesy, sweetsy, all of those things. Very mindful. However,
very mindful. Very demure.
But don't listen like that.
Don't dwell on it.
Don't listen like that.
No, darling, don't dwell on it.
You want me to get married, Mum? Okay, I'll get married. When you have kids, when your kids are grown, you're going to be obsessively talking about marriage to them. Yeah, but then you've got boys though, innit? If you had a daughter...
No,
I'm just trying to see.
I just want my daughter to be healthy, successful, and I want her to pray.
I'm just trying to see if we've broken the generational curse.
Anyway, guys, that is the end of the episode.
Thank you so much to those listeners who sent in their scenarios. We really appreciate the fact that you shared a bit of your lives with us and that we were able to hopefully provide some
perspective,
some wisdom
and experience,
like
our darling said before.
wisdom.
Anyway, guys, we love you guys so much. Thank you so much for always supporting us and for being patient
while we enjoyed the summer.
Yeah, but I mean, we're back now, so see you next Thursday.
See you next week. Bow, 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 bow.